Hello students. Now in pharmaceutical chemistry 2, we are beginning with another set of topics, that is drugs acting on nervous system. You all know that nervous system is one of the vital system of our body. In first year and human anatomy and physiology, you have gone through various systems of our body, and you all know that nervous system is one of the vital or most important system of our body, which controls and coordinates within your body. It transmits the information to the brain, and from the brain to the effector organs. Now, this system is classified for the sake of ease of study into two parts. One we call central nervous system, which is located in the central axis of your body, and another is peripheral nervous system, which is generally the system of collection of nerves, which originates from CNS and which are supplied to the different parts of your body, or which are generally supplied away from the center. That's why it is called peripheral nervous system. Now, say central nervous system is composed of brain and spinal cord, while peripheral nervous system contains 31 pairs of spinal nerves, 12 pairs of cranial nerves, and autonomic nervous system. This autonomic nervous system, though it functions automatically, is divided into two parts. One is called sympathetic nervous system, another is called as parasympathetic nervous system. We will begin our discussion with drugs acting on CNS or central nervous system. And you all know that on any given system, you will generally have two types of agents. One, those will increase the activity of that system if the activity is decreased or diminished, and another which will diminish the activity or decrease the activity if the activity is increased, so that the organ should function in normal way. So in the same manner, when we talk about drugs acting on CNS or central nervous system, we have two types of agents. One called CNS depressants, which will decrease or diminish the exaggerated activity of CNS, which will include your sedatives, hypnotics, general anesthetics, anticonvulsants, etc. And another is CNS stimulants, or you call them as analeptics. So these are the drugs which will increase the diminished activity of CNS. Generally, it includes analeptics. Now, we will begin our discussion with the first topic under CNS depressants, that is called sedatives and hypnotics. Now, the basic difference between these two agents, that is sedative and hypnotic, is that sedatives are mild depressants while hypnotics are strong depressants. Sedatives are generally used to decrease the anxiety, the anxiousness, the what you can say hyperactivity of brain, and depression and hypnotics are used to bring about this sleep. Whenever there is a lack of sleep, the condition is called as insomnia. So hypnotics are used to treat insomnia.